Shades, we're gonna shut the Wayne Cup over here with an episode of Rain Code, where we're back at this locked room because honestly, we're gonna get annoyed at this, we just don't know how yet.
Hold on, let me think this over. We should go back inside for now.
I mean, yes, I agree. Like, being out here is kind of pointless. Like, we don't... God damn it, we already locked it.
What? Huh?
Okay.
Looks like we're locked out.
Door locks on its own after it's closed. Is that a possibility? Like the window, like the shutter, how some doors, some shit does automatically lock.
This is a mansion. That sounds like more of an annoyance than than a real possibility. I think this is just a mystery labyrinth being like you have to deal with this shit, you know? Like, you're the one who asked the question.
It could be.
They're just forcing it. I don't think that's the case in real life, based on the fact that, like, it's a normal-ass door, and this is a mansion. That would be very annoying if every door kept locking. You, like, walk out, and it's like, oh, I forgot my glasses! And you go back,
Could
it's like,
just be like
God damn it,
this
my
room
door's
was,
locked again.
like this room was specifically it. Alright.
I don't think that's... Why is there a chair? Why is there a chair there?
This is bad, Master! You better hurry or you'll fall into the abyss!
I'm concerned why there's a chair there, because that was more than likely used to stand at the vent. But I don't know for what fucking reason.
What do I do?
Right.
Calm
I know
down.
there's a string that
You
goes
just
to the
need to
vent,
solve
but
the
you
mystery.
know...
Doing that will open the path. You can do it, can't you?
No, not really.
Yes, I'll try.
I guess.
We have to put the key back in the locked room, right? In that case...
We're not just throw the key because of what happened to the key. Thrown in, thrown away, or taken. It must have been thrown in. That's literally the only possibility, but that doesn't make sense.
That's right. The key could be slid through the gap in the vent cover above the door.
That's not the
And if
answer,
they managed
please.
to throw the key
Why?
right under the corpse
No,
from here.
this isn't explaining
Help
shit.
us.
No! That doesn't
That
work.
doesn't explain anything.
What?
That doesn't work.
It stopped,
Yeah,
Did
because
they have a
it's not-
stick propping up the guy?
but nothing happened.
The guy had
The
a stick
door
propped
is
up,
still
and that's why
closed.
he was bleeding down on his upper half. And then something fell, and then
Well,
it
no,
just,
he was
I don't
laying
know.
down because he was vertical, like he was.
That's what I'm saying. Like they had something vertical and then that was keeping him
my
up
idea
until
is
they
that
threw the
he's
key
still
in.
laying horizontally, and the stick is like lifting him up like maybe like a few inches off the floor.
Vertically. That's what I'm saying. Like if that's true, and then that's what the string was. The string was attached to the stick, not the key. And then they just threw the key under the person, and then pulled the string, pulling the stick or something.
But then how does the stick get?
I don't know.
Like I don't think that would work. No.
They're pulling on the string.
Well, no, the stick would be too thick. Because if it's too thin, right? Like if it's thin enough to go through those vents, I don't think it'd be strong enough to hold him.
Dude, they already ignored
If it was
physics
wrong,
in this
a
game.
trap would have
Now I'm
activated.
just leaving
so
physics
we're
out
on
of
the right track
it.
about the key being thrown in.
But there's more to it than that.
Yeah.
If you simply threw it in, it'd be impossible to position it under the corpse. I see. So this is the vital clue for this locked room. I'm beginning to understand what happened here.
Of course you do.
Oh, Lara, have you already solved the trick to this
Of
locked
course she
room?
did, because she's a fucking genius.
You haven't?
She just has a cheat sheet.
Hey,
Like
quit playing
she's
hard to
been
get
fucking
and
with you.
tell
Like
us.
she's already done
Or
this case
doesn't.
like a month
That was
ago,
pretty
and she's
lucky.
just pulling out her notes out of her pocket.
If you
Like,
want
yeah,
information
man.
from me,
Like you haven't figured
you'll
this
have
out
to pay
yet.
a fitting
Fucking
price
idiot.
each year. Of course, I don't work for cheap.
You sure we can't just... You sure you're not interested at all in Shinigami? Because I'm totally cool with prostitutes just giving her to you for like 5 hours. Like, you'll have a fun time, I guarantee.
You really are a girl. Trying to take money from a death god, huh?
I mean... I would also bargain with the death god if I
I
had
mean,
the choice.
to be fair, Hades, the god of death, was considered also the god of wealth. He was the wealthiest god, so makes
The
sense.
key was definitely tossed inside. but that doesn't explain how it got under the corpse.
I don't know if she would initially regard that because of the fact that it's like
Job, man.
you couldn't do further research on it. It's like just a story. Like there's no way to prove it is what I'm thinking. I don't know if she would actually think that's true.
So, how did the culprit pull off that trick after tossing the key in? Maybe the corpse was moved? That would explain how it was on top of the key.
The most confusing part to me is probably why are the bloodstains different? Because even if our idea is right, like if they just propped up his body by an inch or two, that wouldn't explain why, like, there's so many inconsistencies with this one, and we can't say copycat, but at the same time, there's no way this game just gonna stop it. Oh yeah, he just like put like a brick under him, and he was just like, just threw the key in, you know? Like that's not gonna be the end of this case.
But
Or the end
how
of
do
this
you
locked
move
room.
a body from outside a locked room?
Good question.
Aww, the way's completely blocked off.
But the only things here that can block our progress are mysteries, right?
Yes.
That's true. So, we just need to solve the mystery.
Yeah, you two do that. I'll sit back here. No.
At least give me a heads up
How was
first.
the corpse moved? You know what? I have the same question.
It says, how was the corpse moved?
I've been trying to figure it out for a while, but...
Evidence was left at the scene.
Huh?
If you look at the evidence, you'll understand what tool the culprit used.
Fucking hold on. Before they point this no wrong button. Let me read the evidence for this room. This is the
That's what I was
mansion.
thinking.
Let's see what we got for this place.
Right.
So starting here. Evidence is left in the mansion where the victim was found. Nails driven into the lower body, pierced through to the sticks in the floor. However, the nails in the upper body did not completely penetrate the body because it was done at an angle. The body bled also was strange, while the blood around the nails driven into the lower body seemed to be flowing sideways. The blood in the nails driven into the upper body seemed to be flowing vertically towards the victim's hips. So he's sitting upright against the wall. That was the whole thing, is like, they weren't driven deep because they were put in before his body was nailed to, so maybe that's why they're not driven at all, right? If they did put a stick under his body, you couldn't nail him to the floor because you need to make some space to throw the key under. If that's the way they did this, right? So you couldn't nail the top of the body to the floor. No matter what, even if it was done at a different angle, assuming our logic is correct, or our theory is correct, then they couldn't nail it no matter what. This fucking thing, yeah, when they're strangling, there's gonna be something else there. The wire in the window. Yeah, it seemed like there was a string or something.
On this
The
next, that
eye
part really
holes,
confused me.
which I don't. We realized that I know we brought.
You
this up, but
hated that part.
We realized that this was likely not, like, I was thinking this was a peephole to, like, so the killer could watch, but it wouldn't make sense if the copycat's the one who showed off the body. Like, this wouldn't be required, so this is clearly, like, besides the fact it's evidence, it's like, it's something extra. Oh, these dolls are made
There's
of
something
resin,
more
not
to it
porcelain.
than what you
All
originally
the
thought.
eyes are connected by a cavity in the head. In addition, it looks like a thin string is driven in their eyes. Floor plan. We have to go to the room over. Like, that's the only thing I think of, right? There's gotta be a room next to this one we can go check out or something.
Tool?
That's all the advice I'll provide. You must figure out the rest yourself
With
if
the
you wish to be a
wires,
true
shit, I
detective.
know.
Got it.
The wire, that's exactly what I was thinking. The tool she's talking about is either, like, the rope or
A wire,
string.
it's either a wire or it's a random string. Because, no matter, like, the idea is that
Right.
it has to be something that you could wrap around another thing and you could use to pull back the thing. So, either wire or a string, because we don't know if it has to be really, like, sturdy, or if it can just be something that just, like, acts as a tethering, you know?
Got it? You just want the mystery solved for you, huh? I can tell, because I'm your mentor.
Okay, fine, whatever.
So, I'll help you out. Are you
Solve
ready?
it then.
You better be.
What?
Huh?
Oh, are we doing one of those, puzzles?
Play it all out,
Yep,
monster.
we're doing one of the barrel puzzles, got it. Yep. Okay, this is actually a pretty good hit.
Look
because,
for the letter W.
Yeah, W and
It
see
is
how
a good
long
hit.
it is. This is a really good hit. If it's 5 letters, it's string. If it's 4, it's wire. Yes.
Puzzle it out.
1, 2, 6 letters. The culprit used. Huh. Victim's neck. It was small. S-E-R. Oh, no,
String?
string is 6 letters.
TR strings. Yeah, strings. I was about to say, is it string? Okay.
Tick tock.
Okay.
Okay, how do I
Cool.
make this go faster? Because I definitely know this is supposed to be a buff, but if you didn't know what the letter was, you're kind of done in because, like, okay, S,
Go, go, go.
S, is it T up there, I think? Yes. S, T, and R is on the opposite side, so I kind of just have to wait for that. So, how have you been enjoying this game? Because I'm just going to wait here until the letter R comes around.
Yeah.
R,
Pretty fun. I think it's a bit goofy, but enjoyable.
N-G. NG? Who's NG? And we don't talk about him.
Angie. Actually, who wasn't that a Beatles song, Angie or something like that? I can't
I can
remember.
believe it, yeah.
Great.
So those are like one bonus letter. So apparently my bonuses are really helpful. So I
I'm looking that up.
so I was just being stupid about the amount of letters it takes to make string. I thought it was sting, not string.
You thought it was Sting?
Apparently, I didn't include
Okay.
the R when I was thinking of the letter of the word.
Angie was not the Beatles. Angie was the Rolling Stones. I'm a fool. I'm a
I mean,
damn
that's
fool.
fine. I wasn't gonna
Yeah,
correct you.
anyways.
You could have just accepted the win or whatever.
That's right.
And if anyone corrected
There
you,
was
you could be
evidence
like,
of a thin
yeah, I'm wrong.
string being used at the scene of the crime.
Been true, but I
A
like being
sturdy
right.
and thin
So,
string
I
like a
always like
fishing
making
line.
sure.
What do you mean? You're
It
not
must have
right.
been used to move the body.
Well, I made it to where I became right eventually.
You got the
Granted, I had to be wrong.
A tiny string
Right.
could move a whole corpse.
I have to be wrong to learn
You
to
know
be
what?
right.
You know what, Seth? I gotta admit, for once, I kind of agree with you. I don't think a tiny string moved an entire corpse, but the game said so.
There he is again. That rude and gloomy guy.
That deduction is wrong. You're wrong.
All right.
What could be wrong about it? Master sounded really confident just now.
Did I though? Did I really?
Listen.
Yeah,
The nails in that corpse's leg pierced through his body and into the floor,
Yep.
which means the corpse was fixed in place. So how could the corpse be moved?
Oh, true. If the corpse was stuck in place, it'd be impossible to move it.
Uh-huh. And
Indeed. It would be impossible.
but that's not the
Lauren,
case.
you think so too? So
No,
God was
she never
wrong the
said it
whole
was
time?
impossible. Like okay, no. She said it was impossible to move the body, but that's not what he's doing though. He's not moving the body. Not entirely anyway.
he's moving something else with it, or possibly.
Oh,
I don't know. There's multiple ways it could go.
yeah. Hold on. I gotta
What?
read. I gotta
Okay.
the thing fucked up.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, we're good. We're back. Okay. What
We're
is
back.
this?
Huh? The door!
The truth is slipping further away.
Of course it is, because your deduction is wrong. You people will never reach the
You
truth.
can't call us that. You
This
can't call us
is-
enemy protagonists that just call us you people. Come on, man. You know it's not allowed in 2053.
Alright,
Master,
It's-
let's take him down first.
okay.
Yeah.
Kill him! Rip his nuts off! Twisted nuts! That was one of my favorite parts of Creator Clash, was just in the nuts you did hear people sometimes say, twist his nuts! Twist his nuts! Alright.
I just think of this like one thing where it's like, twist his dick! Twist it! I don't know where that's from at all.
Exactly. I think it was... I don't even know.
Okay,
Maybe
yeah.
Voice Critical? It's been a thing for a while.
I know it was like, I just think of it being sent from like a random, like, audience, like, person. They were like coming, like,
Because that
some
was,
guy.
I think that was it. I think it was,
Deduction
Twisted
is
Dick was
wrong.
always being shouted at, Creator Clash maybe.
Do you have
But
any
it was,
proof that the
it was
corpse
something
was
along
moved?
those lines.
The corpse
But I
was
don't remember
fixed
where
in
it,
place.
I think it was originally from something else. I
It
just
didn't
don't
move the
what.
millimeter.
Yeah.
In fact,
God
that
damn it,
corpse
I can't.
shows no sign it was ever moved.
That's incorrect.
Flash through this mystery. No, there was evidence the body had been moved. The upper and lower parts of the body bled out differently. The blood from the lower body flowed naturally outwards, along the body's outline. But blood from the upper body looks like it flowed in a downward direction, toward his hips. If the corpse was motionless on its back, there wouldn't be such unusual bloodstains.
No, I don't think that would, okay. No, I don't think it would work, but no.
Okay.
In other words, it's safe to assume the body's
continue.
position was different from when it was discovered.
What I was thinking, right, is that, like, what if he used
Right.
the eyeballs to move, like, something out from under him? Instead of using the vent, what if it was, like, a chair under him that was meant to be in there, and you just pulled it away, is what I was thinking. But then I'm like, but there was nothing out of place in that corner, because normally if that was the scenario, you would see something in that corner that was just randomly placed, and be like, huh, this is weird, it's oddly placed, it doesn't seem to be any sitting here, it's like, you know, but there wasn't anything like that, so that doesn't make sense.
Right.
Is he gone again?
Disappear, Ghost Man.
Oh, actually no, he's
Is he gonna go again?
No, he's
What?
hanging out apparently.
What?
Game is
I mean, I couldn't
loaded.
be able to tell because the game's. I was about to say the game's stream's freezing a bit. Oh, I'm having a heart attack.
What
Oh
is this
god,
triple bullshit?
What's this?
this bukkake has become a little bit more interesting.
Gross. We gotta hurry and get through that door.
Unusual circumstances. It doesn't matter. As long as the corpse was pinned to the floor, it couldn't be moved.
You're right. I'm
You
not
can't
saying-
change the truth.
But you're changing you're not asking the right question.
Even this didn't work?
Right.
Am I just wrong about it all?
No, you're not. You're not, though.
No, you're correct. The answer you've reached using the
You're
evidence
just
is
an
the
idiot.
truth.
Laura!
There's no doubt a fine string was used in this case. Evidence at the crime scene indicate the corpse was moved. So all that remains is to answer, how was the pin body moved? That bizarre bloodstain holds the clue to all of this.
Yep.
The bloodstain? If the bloodstain is the clue for how the body could be moved, even while pinned...
Master, we gotta chase after the door. It's getting further away.
Is it though? Like, I'm gonna say this, I can't tell. If anything, it kind of looks closer. Like there's no indication that it's actually moving or getting away.
Hey, wait!
And I'm gonna die.
We're just choking.
Yeah,
We are literally suffocating. We're like being dragged
okay.
like mid. Oh no, the platform was dragged with us.
apparently, the position the corpse was in before it was moved, standing on legs, it was upside down, upper body sitting up. Ooh, you lost one of your clothes there, buddy boy.
That's right. The corpse was sitting up at first.
Okay,
That's
this is
why
kind of
all the
cool.
wounds in the upper half of the body bled straight down.
I think it's one of those things where
I can't deny
if you know the answer, you can try to enjoy the spectacle, and I think that's what we need. Like
Right.
once you know the answer, you're just like, man, look at these effects.
Just enjoying the
What
spectacle
was
is not our
used to
short
set
suit
up
though.
the body upright? Shit. I don't fucking know. This is string? What? The string
Really?
held him up?
The string I mentioned before was
Fishing,
thin but
that
sturdy.
fishing pole was around the neck.
Oh, okay.
Holding him up by the neck, and
I
that's why
see.
that string mark was there.
It was all over the room, holding the body's upper half in place.
Oh my god. Okay, that explains why it was there. It wasn't that it got caught up in a scuffle, it meant that was on purpose. Okay. That actually kind of explains it better, because like, we were like, when we first saw it, we were like, shit, what was this? Did he just like get caught off guard or something?
Why would he, like, did he like have the string in his hand or something, like as he was strangling? Like, what was the point of this?
That's the reason only the corpse's neck had marks on it.
Okay, we're doing good. Alright, what's the next question? Why was the corpse lying on its back at the time of discovery? It was moved when discovered, the string was retrieved, the string was cut. I know it was retrieved, okay. I thought it was cut.
Boom! Oh my god, fucking smash attacked into the fucking blast zone.
No, I guess it couldn't have been cut, because obviously then the string would be there. I guess that was kind of obvious. I pushed. Okay. Yeah, because if it was cut, then the last bit of the
Then
string would have been
retrieved all
there.
the string that kept
Would
the
still
corpse
be on
in
the neck.
place
Yeah.
from outside the door. And with nothing to support it, the top half of the corpse fell back to the floor, just like how it was discovered.
That's why the holes were in the fucking doll, was so they could retrieve the string that way, I think.
Really? I guess.
I mean, it would
I guess I'm so
kind of explains why there was string burns.
That's the only thing I think that's the only thing I'm a little bit
Well,
questioning
he
about.
did say fishing line. He did say fishing line, because in fishing line can hold like up to 400 pounds.
Oh, really?
Like, it can hold a lot. Well, I mean, think about it. What they have, fishing line is used for shit like bluegin.
It
like
appears this locked
barracuda.
mystery will finally be
Barracuda,
solved.
like swimming against the current while you're trying to like fish for it, that's like at least 150, 200 pounds trying to swim around away from you.
And the general, and like the basic male is like 150 to like 180 pounds, I think. So that would fit kind of nicely.
Right. Exactly. It's like fishing string can be extremely strong. And on the, like, maybe they retrieved it through the doll, because
I
I
mean,
was
that
like,
would make the
that
most
explains if it was... Oh, whoops.
Maybe you're supposed to recreate the locked room
Yep.
in the same way the culprit did. Master, you know the answer, right? Let's finish this.
Not 100%, really.
Right.
Like, this is probably... What are you thinking? Because I'm thinking...
You
I'm
have to
thinking
recreate the culprit's locked room mystery.
It goes from his neck
Done.
to the
I'm
doll,
done thinking.
and it
I'm
goes
done
into the
thinking.
vent.
That kind of was... I was thinking something along those lines, because the doll, like, being rubbed, that's what was catching my thing. Like, that's got to be, like, something to do with it.
But if that's the case,
Like, it must have been
the
hung
only
up
thing,
with
this is
that
the reason why
doll
I'm confused is that
somehow.
I
Or
get
the
visually
doll
is
was
strong.
in
Like, I'm not
the...
questioning the integrity of the line. I'm questioning as to how was the line holding his neck without leaving any more impression marks? You know? Like, that's the part I'm...
It could be the way his body was leaning, right?
I guess,
Because if you're
maybe.
leaning against, like, since he's a corpse and he was leaning against, if he was leaning back because he's a corpse, and
Yeah.
then the string was just like behind him, then it would only impact that part of the neck until like opposite of the doll, which is also opposite of the doll, which is also where we found the marks on the neck.
So my logic says I should start at the corpse.
Maybe you got the order
Nope.
wrong.
Me too.
Stay calm. Collect your thoughts.
Nope. Okay.
First, you
I
need
was
to
just
tie
wrong.
the
I was
fishing
like,
line
yeah,
down.
that makes sense.
Find a sturdy spot where it can be easily retrieved later.
Okay, the doll then, right? Or are they saying the vent?
Okay.
Because the vent would make more sense where you can retrieve it from.
It does.
First, a knot was tied through a slit in the
Okay.
vent. After that, the fishing line was drawn away to another location. In terms of sequence, it'd probably be easier to start with things that are fixed in place.
So the doll, got it. So... doll?
That's it! It passed through a doll's eye! And then the fishing line passed through the eye to somewhere else.
Okay,
Man,
this
that's a
was
blasted
essentially what I
laser.
had in mind.
She just shoot out one eye, and then the other one, it's like a lazy
Yeah.
eye. Just...
And then the other one's just like falling out. She's like,
Could you imagine? What if laser eyes
Ouch.
worked by where the eye is looking, would a lazy eye just constantly be shooting down? Or whatever's like the most like convenient direction of
Like,
gravity, you know?
whoops, like, whoops, friendly fire. I didn't mean to do that. Lazy eye.
Yeah.
Like, that would be the ultimate downside to that power. Is if, like, imagine Cyclops from the X-Men, but he has a lazy eye. That would be the. Oh
Okay.
my god.
So I'm gonna say my logic because I'm kind of confused. My idea is that we go to the body now, but we have
Right.
3 more steps to do. So we go to the body.
I feel
that's
like
one
the steps
step.
would be after the
Then
body.
we go
and
to
then
the
new stuff
vent,
would
and then
appear.
step 2, and would step 5 be retrieving it? I guess is my logic.
Tying it back up into like a square. Like I can imagine that. Like back
Right.
before after
The
the body.
line was then passed around a certain
okay.
point on the corpse. That would...
Ooh, okay.
The
Yeah.
neck.
Wait. No, not. It was the neck.
Here,
It
behind the
wasn't
neck.
the head.
The line ends here to support it.
Right.
Now,
That's
it's
what I was
clear
saying.
that the line passed through the vent, the doll's eye, and ended beneath the neck.
Hang on. Why pull a line through the doll first? Can't you just start by pulling it from under the body?
Well, no, you need an anchor point because if you do it from the door,
Right.
you're not.
Leverage.
Yeah.
To support the body's
Then the
weight,
body's gonna
the
be,
line
like,
needs to
sliding.
pass through the doll first, as it was fixed in place. Next, the fishing line.
And then from here you go to the vent because the whole idea is that you're able to retrieve it from here, so I assume it'd have to go back to the vent.
Now, to return the line to the vent,
Yeah. Okay.
this kept the corpse's upper torso in place.
Wow.
The room has been
they can
completely
throw
prepared.
how? Dude,
So
what is the
next-
luck that they just threw it and they're like, yep, laid it perfectly. Like if they
Quickly.
they
And
believe
they'd
so
have to be
much
like
in their throw
they'd have
right
to be a
now.
frisbee. Like, have you seen those weird frisbee like championships where the dude's throwing a frisbee for like a mile? Like that's gotta be like one of those players or some shit.
Like the way he's throwing this, you have to have so much confidence that you can aim. Like that's such a
You
tight
see
window
like
to
confidence like crazy.
miss. Yeah. And
Right.
you go through the door, right? Like I think.
Yeah, then you go through the door. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what you do. You go through the door, you undo the one under the dude's head, and then
Culprit
like
exited
pull
through
it
the
back
door and locked it
through,
with the key.
which would leave the
Then-
like mark on the doll in the neck, but also allow you to pull it all the way back.
The door gap.
The vent,
Yeah.
the vent gap.
Wait, where's the
vent-
key
the
thrown
vent
from?
gap.
Wait, from.
We already did this. We already did this. This was the first question they asked us, like, how did they throw the key in?
Yeah.
Right,
key
it's
was
the
thrown
same
through the
question.
gap in the
I
vent.
was getting.
It is a
concerned,
bit
like,
confused.
They
Yeah,
flipped it or
I
something.
understand.
Like I was like, shit,
They
there's gotta be
do-
something
I
weird with
understand
this.
why you would.
Uh,
I'm here to at least
What?
try to keep you on track.
The
Okay.
culprit managed
Emphasis
to
on
drop
try.
the key next to the corpse. The only thing left was to untie the line. Then,
I like how every other mystery room we were able to do in like 5 minutes, and this one literally took the entire time.
Oh, of course.
The corpse,
And then
which was
pulled, and
supported
then
only by the
through.
I
line,
feel more
would fall
satisfied by
face
this
up
one.
on top of the
Like, I
key.
didn't predict it, but at
Do
the same
feel more
time,
satisfied.
this one, like, feels like I could, like, you know, at the end of the day, after seeing everything, it's like, okay, they
This
have
is
a lot
most
of confidence in their
satisfying in my
ability, but at
opinion.
the same time, it's possible. I
Right.
can believe
That's
this.
how the culprit created the
This
locked room.
one is better.
Even if the entire time I was like,
This makes more sense. That's what I was saying. Like, this one makes more sense to me than 3 does. Because at least, like, this one had more evidence to it that could help the situation around it.
I think
3
the
felt like
reason
it
I was
had nothing to
the
do
reason
with
why I was
like
confident in 3, it was because it seemed so obvious that you had to use the window. Like there was no other choice. Well, this room, I was like, there's gotta be stuff they're hiding from us that we'll find later on. That's what I was thinking. That's why I said this was the hardest room, because I'm like, there's clearly something they're hiding from us. This can't be all the info. And it's like, wow, this really is all the info. What the fuck? And it's like, okay, I kind of see it now. Well, in 3, I was like, okay, with this limited info, this is all there has to be, which I felt sure of. I was like, okay, well, okay, I can think of an idea. And while I was off, you know, I felt more secure about that because I knew there was no other options, for sure. Where does that exactly get us? Because I'm gonna admit, I'm not, like, this doesn't get
The
us really
bloodstains were
closer
strange.
to the nail man. Like, all this proves is they have a fishing line, you know? Who fishes in this church?
The length of the nails driven into the upper and lower body were different. The nails on the upper half didn't penetrate all the way through the body,
Yeah.
but the nails on the lower half went all the way through and into the floor. That was how the lower half could be secured, while the upper half could still be moved around.
That sure was tricky, but you managed to solve the mystery behind it.
Yep. Well, that is a room that we figured out. Anyway, if you're new to this dude, give this a fun screen. If you have any questions, send them to console or to our Discord server. That's linked in the description and in our about section. Our other medias are in those 2 places as they're associated. Unless there's a release from YouTube, and the right is a serious raincoat in its entirety. We'll see you next time. Fellow Shades.